button down here. Perfect. Excuse me. Hello. Just getting things set up for the moment. And I'm actually going to just turn off my furnace 1 second. Good morning, Joanna. Good, how are you? I'm just going to turn off my furnace so that that sound isn't on while we do our live here. All right. Oh, you're doing okay? I'm glad that you're at least doing okay. Hopefully you have some fun, relaxing plans planned for the weekend. Try and help with some relaxing sounds for you this morning, okay? And if you could hit that like button, really helps the channel and our family spread even further. Hi, Peanut. Hello. Peanut's going into her little house here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I remember you saying that last live stream. I'm sorry to hear that. Family stuff's always rough. Oh, well, that's good. Thank you so much. I enjoy doing the role plays as well. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the like. I appreciate that. Please don't mind the sirens. At least once a day they go off, unfortunately. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad that I can help with relaxing during all of life's big stresses, big stresses, big stresses, big stresses. And now that the heater is off, we can turn up the gain here. There we go. So hopefully that'll be a little bit more tingly sounding, more relaxing. I'm glad I can. I can do as much as I can from this, well, as far as I am away from Sweden. So I'm glad that I can help. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that one is one that you feel that you can go back to over and over again. That's what I like about these videos, is that I know personally when I watch ASMR, there's ones that I go back to time and time again because it just seems to do exactly what I need it to do. So I appreciate that. I will be doing more. I've been doing a lot of medical and cranial nerve exams. So I've been switching it up because it's definitely showing that some people are losing interest in the channel. So I do have to switch it up now, and honestly, it's better for me as well because I get to be more creative. It's started to get to the point where I wasn't sure how I was going to go about doing medical ones, but now that I can breathe and do not just cranial nerve. I can do checkup, ear, eye, all those kinds of different videos. But yeah, so I can definitely do another one. I don't know what the next one's going to be. I haven't decided yet. But if a medical inspiration comes, I can definitely put that into one of the upcoming ones for sure. Well, I hope these sounds and relaxations help you tonight. Actually, let's try that. It's right here. There we go. Relax, relax, relax. relax. Relax, 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 relax. Oh, hey Jade, how are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. Here, let me just switch to all chats. There we go. Hey Jade, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. Aves, I love that sound myself. It's so authentic when I listen back to it. Oh, there's Pina. Here, actually, I'll do some right now. I am doing good. I am doing good. I am doing good. I am just been buckling down and waiting for the winter to be done with. It's too cold for me. How are you? How is everyone? How is Aves? How are you? Jade, how are you? Thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate that so much. I am good. I hope the same for everyone else too. Oh, good. I'm glad, Aves. I'm glad to hear, and thank you. I hear that the snow's around for 3 weeks now. Oh, that's that's a dream to compare to what we're going through here. We've had snow on the ground since just after Christmas, and it's just been snowing constantly, and it just keeps getting higher and higher outside in the piles that they keep piling up. I understand your pain though. Hopefully yours goes down quicker. I have no idea. There could be 2 more months for us for all I know, so hopefully that's not the same for you. Tell me that's not the same for you. I know it has not been like this in forever. It started so early in November, and it's like when I was a kid again. So I'm hoping that means we have an early spring like we used to have. So I hope it clears up for us. I hope it clears up for you, because I definitely can relate to the stress of being indoors during the snow. It's like COVID times again, it feels like. My dad asked me, he's like, do you want to go for a walk? And I was like, no. It's freezing out. I am not putting on boots and coats and hats and gloves. I'll just eat very, very healthy and stay indoors for now. I'm trying to make this live more incorporating sound as well as, oh, that's a good, I gotta remember that for a role play of some sort. You are one banana long. Just so it has more visual as well as sound. Yeah, I'm not a sports person myself. I used to play a couple of them. I did swimming, I did baseball, volleyball I tried at one point, which I used to love. I don't know how I'm going to, but I have to incorporate that somehow into a role play. Oh, and if you haven't seen yet, a new role play went out earlier today. It is phenomenal. If I don't toot my own horn, that is. So make sure you check it out and give some support to it. Spider-Man style. No, I gotta pinch it with these. I'm staying in as much as I can. Oh, the wind is the worst. It makes it so much worse. I'd be fine with winter if there wasn't such gusts that make it feel like it's -40. Ooh, that's scary. I'm not a fan of driving myself, so I can only imagine being in a vehicle and it's shaking because of wind. You had snow for 3 weeks too? It seems like snow is hitting everywhere this year. moved in for the snow? Jade or Joanna? Any snow bearing you in? That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Makes it so much colder. But we will be out of it soon. And I'll be out of this house soon. Finding a job again has been so brutal. Putting out way more resumes this year. Just waiting for callbacks now. I just need one job for like a year and then I can get out of here. Someplace just needs to give me a chance. It was a huge struggle to get my car. Oh, that sucks. Lucky my neighbor lent a hand while other member turned the car's tires until it was able. Oh, that's the worst. There was that much snow. That's brutal. That's when they need a snow removal team ready to go. But unfortunately, the weather network barely can predict it. Sometimes the Weather Channel seems so pointless. Hopefully it's not like that now. It's not stuck there. I know, even when you have experience, college, diploma, certificate, high school, it's rough to find a job, and I don't understand. I hear you, Joanna. I hate the cold. I love the snow. Like, I love the smell of snow. I love watching snow fall. It's so pretty. But it is too rough. The cold is too much. Too much for me. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear the car's good now. Oh, let's switch it up. I'd like to do a haircutting video as well. It would be fun to use a wig, though, to actually cut on. Give people a chance without fall. That's what absolutely they should. But I have a lot of experience in a lot of fields that all equal to a lot of what these jobs are looking for, and I still don't get callbacks. I don't know what's going on, and I'm fine with it. Because I stress out too much about it, so I am going to relax and just focus on this. I cut my hair. It's a little jaggy on this side for length, and same on this side. And then on the back, it's a little janky up here. but it covers it and it'll grow in, so I don't mind. Oh, I hope the exam goes well for you. Here, actually, I am going to bring you all down a little bit here. There. So that more. So the mic's right here. There we go. So you can see more of the action as well as the sound here. Thank you so much. I hope so too, and you know what? I'm sure it will when it's right. At least that's what my dad keeps telling me. I'm just trying to keep it cool. But I find focusing on these videos is great, as well as focusing on timelines of franchises. And now I've expanded because I used to do Kingdom Hearts, but now I've looked into so many: Borderlands, Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid with the new announcements. I'm sorry about that. I don't even understand how that happened, but okily dokily. Let's put this right back in here. And I'm going to stick it right in back there. I thought we were past this. There, I have it to the back, so if it flicks, it'll fly backwards. All about keeping our sanity out here, so I get it. I'm sorry, I just scared pretty much the other two people in the room. Sorry about that. I'm glad it wasn't the sound, though. The sound was here. But yeah, I'm going to keep my sanity. I'm sure everyone in the world is at this moment, because it's whoa. I guess I've been thinking about getting into Resident Evil. I think they're friend. Oh, it is wonderful. And now, well, there are rumors, so I wouldn't jump. I would definitely get into it for sure. But there's big rumors that Resident Evil 0 and another game are being remade like they've done the other ones. But then after that, there's another rumor that Resident Evil 1 will get remade for the second time. Actually, I think even technically the third time. But it'll look much more like the one, like the remakes are. And I highly suggested, Jade. They are amazing. There's so much chronicles to go over, like through the whole. I could bring you through the whole. I could take you to my TV right now and show you the entire rundown of it all, if this technology allowed me to. There's so many games for it. There's so many animated movies that fit into it as well. I have a feeling this is tilted. Yeah, that definitely fell in. Oh, this thing. I tell ya. What was the last one? Oh yes, animated movies, and there's even a 4-episode animated TV show, which is awesome. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't like the sounds of those. Let's go to... I don't think I've actually seen the movies yet, but oh no, that's a lie. I've seen one of them. The first one with Leon and, well, they're all with Leon. The one with Leon and Claire, though. Like, not that long, a couple years after Resident Evil 2. But the chronological timeline is phenomenal. Ow. Actually, I might be able to. Tell me if you can still hear me, okay? After I do this. Can you still hear me? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, then I can definitely take you to the TV and show you the Resident Evil timeline and go over it with you. Let's do that. Let's do something. Let's go on a little field trip. How about that? I think we did this once before in another one. Have you ever played Dino Crisis? Yes, I think I have. I remember trying to find an emulator for it years later on here, but then I heard that there's possibility of remake, so I've been waiting to actually dive into it. Have you played it? And we're gonna go on a little field trip here. Seems like everyone's in a video gaming mood. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry about the sound. And I'm not trusting that tripod anymore. Not for lives. For video recording, it seems to be perfect. For some reason. Okay, here we go. Field trip time. Oh, sorry about that if that was loud. All right, here we go. Put this down here. Oh, this is the ceiling. This is the ceiling that I put together because I didn't want my bedroom to be all janky and not a finished basement. Oh, I gotta get the battery. I like to charge in because I recently, or just yesterday, I bought Metal Gear Delta that was on sale. And with the announcement of Volume 2 of the collection, I am supremely stoked. Just gotta wait for it to turn on here. Here's Miss Peanut. my favorite games alongside Resident Evil. Oh, so they have books, like novels? That would be cool. Resident Evil Funk Pox, that's awesome too. Funko Pops of Resident Evil would be fantastic. Do they have all of them? Do they have Wesker? Oh, I would want a Wesker one. He's so interesting, his whole storyline. Oh yeah, and Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is just Snake Eater, which is Metal Gear 3. But it's refined and remastered and all that good stuff. Okay, let's see here. I went on a frenzy yesterday in my groups here. When it wants to appear. Oh, did you not link to the internet yet? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, dang. Well, that was a good investment on your part then, at least. All right, we're gonna make this work here. I'm gonna put the mic right here. I'm gonna hold this up right here. Oh, look at that, I can even zoom in for you. So I made a Fable storyline, Final Fantasy remake, which has the remake story 7, all the other ones, and then 15. I recently just did Metal Gear Solid as well. And then here is the Granddaddy one, which I haven't gotten the new game yet because it's way too pricey for my taste. But here we go. Okay, so this is the entire storyline, and now you'll see random apps like YouTube and Media Player and VLC and Blue Disc when it comes. Right? Oh, it's so intriguing. And now that they're filling in spaces for us, like they're filling in the timeline, it's even more interesting. And that's why I'm like addicted now. Okay, so Jade, here we have the entire Resident Evil timeline thus far. And there's reasons, things are places and all that. So we start with 0 at the top left corner, and then we go with 1, and then the first part of Resident Evil 3 happens, and then all of Resident Evil 2 happens, and then the rest of Season 3 happens, and you'll see why later. And then the YouTube icon stands for the Wii game, which they make game movies on YouTube, so I usually just watch them on there or create them myself as well from video editing. But it's the Umbrella Chronicles, and it tells you such an intricate story, weaving everything that you just played all together. Kind of like from a different perspective sometimes, like the way they phrase it, but the backstory behind it is incredible. And then that brings us into Code Veronica, which is one of the ones they're remaking, as well as 0. And then the next one we have, that would be the Dark Side Chronicles, which is also a Wii game as well. And it goes through kind of like a rundown of Resident Evil 2, and I want to say Code Veronica, and then it gives you another part that happened like maybe a year before Resident Evil 4, so it gives you the chronicles of what happens just before that, because it kind of connects stuff, certain stuff there Then we have Resident Evil 4, the remake, which is phenomenal. And then Resident Evil Revelations. And then the film icon here is for Resident Evil Damnation, if I'm not mistaken. And then this one's to signify Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, which is the 4 episoder. Yeah, I thought so. I think that's when I read an article about how highly demanded it was. It's such an intricate game from what I can remember and what I've been told. Oh, I really hope they do. If not, then I guess I'm going to find that emulation. And then from Infinite Darkness, there's a DLC that happens in 5. You can choose to play it before or after. It just gives you a rundown of a character that's in 5. And then we have Resident Evil Revelations 2. And then this signifies Resident Evil Degradation, I think. And then we have Resident Evil 6. And then we have the 2 animated movies, which is Resident Evil Vendetta and then Resident Evil Death Island. And then in the timeline story, it begins with the Resident Evil 7 demo, and then the Resident Evil 7 DLC, followed by Resident Evil 7, the actual game, which is phenomenal. I love the new direction of the new games. They are incredible. And then after that, you play the DLC that continues the story of 7, some of the characters, which then brings you to Resident Evil 8. Then you go through that entire story. And then the new one, Resident Evil Requiem, which comes out at the end of this month, which apparently is phenomenal. And I'm assuming it is, considering the last, 4 or 5 games that they've made of the remakes, as well as 7, 8. And all the remakes are just impeccable. And the story is getting so gripping. So we will see. And then what's final is I have this here because it is the DLC for 8 that happens way down the timeline. So yes, that is the entire Resident Evil storyline as of yet. I do have Cyberpunk. I haven't played it yet. Wait, 2077, is that the one, the DLC extension? I have the actual Cyberpunk game, I just don't have the DLC because I haven't actually played through Cyberpunk yet. Oh, and Borderlands. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that because I do own it. I just haven't gotten around to playing it because when I tried the first time, something about the third person shoulder view, I don't know, I think it was when I had some kind of issue with my eyes that when I focused on a screen for more than half an hour, they kind of like twitched out and got unfocused. But I've been back to gaming recently, and I'm definitely able to watch it now. There's an anime I'm in. Is there a manga too? I'm a junkie for storylines and storytelling and coherent consistency within a story. I really hope this doesn't fly out again. that's awesome. I know I've seen lots of footage about it, and that's why I ended up buying it. And then I saw all the DLC stuff about it. I will definitely be getting into it. It's the anime. Oh, is the anime nearly won the game adaptation of the year? Does it continue the story afterwards of like the game? And no problem, Jade. I was happy to show it to someone because I worked yesterday. I was just busy at work, just putting them together, trying to think of all the other franchise and media that they're in. I love it when a game series has like a movie adaptation as well as book and novel adaptations and mangas and comics. Oh, that's really cool. So it is directly from. See, and then once I play it, I know I'm going to go try and find a source to read those. Or watch those, sorry, the anime. But I'll definitely probably go in the game to find the lore too. I absolutely love lore. It is phenomenal. I love storytelling. I love the creativeness. I really hope this doesn't fall again. You know what? I'm not trusting it. We're going to do this. We're just going to go like this right here. Mic touching. Oh, that's good. I love a good humor as well. I'm excited to jump into that now. Anyone have any plans for the weekend? Anything exciting? Been waiting for a new Fallout game. Yeah, I used to love Fallout until the last update stuff, and now I can't even play my game. I've given up on Bethesda. Like, and I loved Fallout 4. Like, incredibly. I think I had something like 29 or it was like 29 days worth of hours or something on that game. And now I can't use any of the stuff. Can't use any of the, well, you can use DLCs now, but you have to use the vanilla game. I know, right? And I just got into Bethesda stuff during COVID. Just relaxing after work, Jade. Nice, nice. Hopefully you get to stay in bundled up with some nice warm beverage. But yes, I am very sad about that. I love Skyrim as well, another game I jumped into randomly, and I've replayed that one so many times too, which that one I still play because there's like the small little fun glitches that like, I'm like, oh, come on. But I don't have any issues with it. Like all the Creation Club stuff goes on, no problem. The game works, for the most part. At least it doesn't turn off on you, corrupts files and saves to my knowledge, or at least to me. But yeah, so sad. I was so excited to try all the new Fallout 4 creations, maybe even spend some money on some of the ones that the creators have done, some DLC people and some mod people, so they can actually start getting paid for some of their work. There are all things that I'll go back to, play after different parts of the year. Right, me too. That was mine for Fallout 4 and Skyrim. But Skyrim I'll continue because again, I've had little glitches, but I don't care about those. I don't care about frame dropping either. Not a big deal to me. I don't even really notice when they say it in trailers and stuff. You can see the frame dropping, and I'm like, what does that mean? Apparently the quality drops in movement or something. But to me, it's just a blur, so I don't even think that it's supposed to. I thought you just think it's supposed to be like that. But I digress. But Fallout 4, starting a new game and not having any mods and just your Creation Club, and then it crashes on you after you finish Concord, and then you try and go back into it, and it just keeps crashing every time you enter, and I'm like, okay, let's retry this. Different mods, different load order as well, and then tried finally without any Creation Club stuff, no mods, and I just played the vanilla game, and it's great still, and it doesn't crash. It's crashed like once or twice in the 10 hours I've put on it so far, but yeah, no, I deleted it after it crashed it finally, because I was like, this is the vanilla game that's crashing now, and I don't even have the anniversary edition. So I've given up on Bethesda, because Todd does not seem like he wants to help people or help the fans or anything, so I wish it were different. I keep going onto Google and asking if there's an update, but nothing. And I love games with choices. And speaking of, that's our segue into, has anyone seen the new Fable drop? I'm a Fable fan through and through. I cannot wait. Yeah, sure, I couldn't do. So I could not progress the story, and the skybox just kept vanishing. Oh, that's the worst. I kept having that issue too. Or getting through it and then walking outside the conquered doors when you're going to walk them to Sanctuary, and then it just done. Cuts out, and I'm like, oh, I just want to get them to safety. I just wish they would. But it will eventually have to take notice, because I know people didn't even really like the ending or some of the season 2 of Fallout show, and it was first getting really great reviews, and now it still has good reviews, but it's mixed. And someone who's a longtime fan on YouTube that, goes over game stuff and Bethesda stuff, he was even like, meh, like it's losing its zip. They're changing lore apparently, which there's not a huge evidence that I've seen in that. I haven't watched the show myself, and I also haven't played New Vegas because I just am waiting for the remake that everyone keeps talking about. But again, I don't know if I'm going to give Bethesda a chance. I'm kind of over it, and I know a lot of people in the community are. So they might have to ship up or shape out. But there are so many good games on the horizon this year. Well, for me anyways. With Fable, Resident Evil, Metal Gear, Volume 2 of the Master Collection. What else? Final Fantasy VII Remake came to Xbox. Rebirth comes out in June, and there's rumors that a third will be at least released or announced Christmas. So who knows? I don't know. I'm excited for games. It's also why I want a job, because I do. Oh yeah, this is what my ceiling would have looked like in the other room. That's why I put up the white border. Yeah, good point. I hope they weren't. I can't remember the comment they made. One of the creators said GTA 6 should be a game that you pay per hour to play or something like that, or the hours that they mean to put in should be reflected in the price or something. I hope they're not going to do that, because so many people are excited as well as hesitant. Like, it's anticipated, but people are also like, and I don't know why. I haven't played a lot of GTA. I just like driving around and getting those stars up for the cops. I don't think I've actually ever played through a story because I just get distracted and break the law too quickly. Such the opposite of the real world, which is funny. I don't think it'll get delayed though. I have a feeling it's right on time. So many people and so many game releases are planning around it, so they don't even go anywhere near it, because they know if anything drops near it, it will fall under the radar. So I know Fable will probably be out. They said fall, so I'm hoping October. Fable's my jam. I love a game where you have choice and there's repercussions for those choices. Some good releases this year. It inspires me to expand my game. Oh, it doesn't stay up long enough for me to read all of them. We're doing everything but release GTA. Well, it's supposed to be coming out November, I want to say. Maybe even December. I think it's November. Kingdom Hearts 4. Apparently there's big rumor for the end of 2026. I don't see it though. Sometime in November. Nice. Hopefully they don't. Fingers crossed. I have a feeling all the games that are planning are going to get pushed out if they're ready or not. Because that's been a theme I find with a lot of games. New games, they just push it out. Unless you're like Capcom, or what's another really good company? That... Oh, Square Enix. I haven't had a lot of issues with Square Enix games either. On their release dates, there's never huge bug issues in the sense of like you can't play the game or it can't beat the game or anything like that. Baldur's Gate 3. I've heard so many good things about that. I'm just not a fan of the overview layout. How you're like looking down at your character and you're walking with them. Yeah, I just can't. But I hear so many good things. And the storyline had me this close to buying it. And I was like, but I just couldn't. Just another Diablo situation all over again. And I'm like, just don't do it, Kyle. Just don't do it. Unless it's $20 one day. I love the long hair at the top. I feel like I could go as Halloween one year and just like spike up my hair and do like clumps of spikes or however he has it, but like Android 16, because I got the orange hair, so I can do the bun, the shape sides. Oh, I had a tea before this, so I'm a little wiry. You keep up with any TV shows? Yeah, I actually been getting into huge timeline stuff with that as well. Star Trek all the way. I was going to get into, I recently just got all the series that were on like really good sales. So I got Voyager, Next Gen, Deep Space, Protege, Lower Deck, Picard. My favorite TV. Walking Dead, nice, nice. I hear so many good things, and there's so many spin-offs I'm seeing. There's like a Daryl Dixon one. There's the evil sexy guy that's in it with the spike bat, and he's married to Hillary Burton from One Tree Hill. Good stuff. But there's like 6 or 7 different spin-offs for like Walking Dead. And I love that storyline kind. Like it's almost like a soap opera length, you know, like Arrowverse. Negan. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, and I even saw that there was the games. Oh man, I would not be good if I won the lottery. I'd buy so many video games on sale and so many TV shows and just timeline my life away. I just find that games are more consistent with their timelines than TV shows have been as of late. Oh, I hear ya. Oh, I hear ya. I'm trying to finish the Batman New 52 series. I have just a few graphic novels and just a few comics left to have everything that I need for it. Mind you, I shaved a lot of other stories. There's not 52. I don't have 52. I have maybe 8, maybe even 6. And I'm just trying to connect them because I love Batman. What's your favorite comic or manga? What's your go-to? That's awesome. I only have Batman for the most part and his crew, as well as some Suicide Squad, because Harley Quinn is pretty awesome. Nice. Red Hood is awesome. I love his multiple storylines that they've given him under the Red Hood, and they came up with another one after that had multiple different avenues. So cool. And you said, what was the other one? Oh, Power Girl. Nice. I'm finally finishing Arrowverse. I've gotten all the shows. I've watched through it in order of how I should do it. And I'm finally on Superman and Lois season 4. No spoilers. Yes. The Batman hands are so good. Yeah, I played the first one. I have yet to play the second one because I'm kind of savoring it. Because it's one of the last looks into the Batman world in a different way. I've watched so many interpretations like Gotham. I've played all the Arkham games, the comic books, the movies, everything that's been altered. And this is like the last one. And I'm savoring the second one. Because it's like when the Joker like really goes bananas. From what I can tell from the cover, anyways. Oh, maybe. It's very possible. Hopefully they do soon. I just hope they don't start doing new TV shows. I love the Arrowverse too much. Yes, I love the stories. And I love the Joker stories. So many good ones out there. So many variations too. And Initial D. Nice. I don't think I've heard of that one. The ones that I own the Zelda Twilight one, the Claymore series, and the anime is phenomenal, and Dead Man Wonderland, which, again, phenomenal. The stories, I love a good psychological. Oh yes, I have Claymore. I have bought Claymore's DVD, Blu-ray. I've downloaded it. I've even edited it now. So it sits that you watch the anime, like the whole thing, the way I've edited it, and then you can read the manga from where it left off. And I've kind of created it so it, yeah. I have a lot of time on my hands. I have the entire, oh, you have the box set itself? That's awesome. This was way before I even knew about mangas. I randomly bought, what was it? 23, 24, and 25 volume, not knowing it was still going. I thought it had ended, and not knowing that box sets were a thing. So I gradually bought the volumes on Amazon years ago and went to Chapters and got them. Just to buy the whole manga. Right? Oh, because who doesn't want to know if she can take Priscilla in the end, for real? And the manga is even better. Not better. The way they ended the anime compared to the way the end of the manga is like, wow, okay, phenomenal. And the bringing back, oh, that's the whole story. I love it. I love it so much. And I love editing, sorry about that. I love editing shows so they match consistently, because I know fans are so perturbed that it doesn't go right into it. But basically I made it so that it leads up to her defeating the Silver-Eyed Lion King. And then because she's, so much energy, so much Yoma power is surging through her and she can't control it, that her human side like fades from consciousness, and she dreams that she goes and fights Priscilla and that Rocky showed up. Because in the manga, Rocky doesn't show up and Priscilla doesn't show up. And then so I've made it in altered scenes and push scenes and move scenes around. And so I've made it so that she almost passes out thinking that, because that's what she wants to do. She wants to see Rocky again, and she wants to see if she can take Priscilla down finally and all that stuff. So I made it enter into the manga so I can watch it, have their voice actors in my head. So when I read it, it's like I'm watching the manga, or watching the anime. Unwritten, Undone Season 2. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can probably put it on OneDrive at some point and make it, if you want to watch it. I think I edited 3 episodes because I needed to alter scenes accordingly to make sure Rocky didn't appear where he wasn't supposed to. But yeah, I can make them available and then send some links at some point. Ooh, time has flown by. 75 minutes. Oh, I love these lives. You guys get me chatting. Xbox. Do they have OneDrive on the Xbox? Oh, I guess you could go to the internet and access it from there, yeah. Cool, very cool. If not, though, you can just, the OneDrive will take you right to it, and then you'll be able to take it from there. And Jade, if you want to do that, I would make I'd put you at the beginning of the anime. Because I think technically, because I've edited it, yeah, because I've edited it, it's like my own creation. So yeah, I can definitely share that. And Jade, yeah, you definitely got to start at episode 1, because if I started you there, it would kind of take you somewhere else. I know what you mean. But I can put episode 1 in the link as well. Because what I did was take the quality of the Japanese version from the Blu-ray, and then I've just basically chopped out the audio and took the audio from the English version to put it over top, so it's flawless. Yeah, awesome. But yeah, I'll figure out a way to, or when to do that. It'll probably be this week at some point. I know, I wish they could send pictures and stuff. I keep thinking that too, that's possible, but yeah. No, this One Piece. I haven't watched One Piece myself. It is very long running. I've never been a huge pirate themed fan. Like even Pirates of the Caribbean wasn't huge on or anything, so it never really stuck with me. The big ones that I've been into, Inuyasha was my first one ever on YTV years ago, and Bleach, Fairy Tale, Black Clover, and Blue Exorcist, because I just found out Blue Exorcist has been going on for many seasons after I was aware. It's not done like 5 seasons in a movie. Yeah, and they just keep popping out new season. No, I think they finally announced the last season. No, I'm thinking of something else. It just keeps going and going and going, and I love that because it's so soap opera. It's so long, it's so intricate, there's so much character development. Oh, anime is really lost on a bunch of people. It's phenomenal. Real people and stuff about cars. Cars aren't my thing, unfortunately. If you put a car in front of me and ask me what the make and model was, I would tell you what color it is. I am terrible for cars. I've never been one for driving, car knowledge. And I used to have a buddy that I would sit in his driveway with him and he would just work on his car. No. Oh, Initial D is phenomenal. It sounds cool though. What's this one? It was on real life stuff. Oh, the cooking one. There was one where it was an academy or a campus or something, and they all had to cook like really well to get into it or something. And there was one guy who was phenomenal at it. I watched a few episodes of it once. And last I checked, it was still going strong. Actual person called the Drift Kings. Oh, that's cool. I love when they actually use real life stuff. Oh. Anime and manga are phenomenal and don't get enough credit. Well, they do in Japan, actually, so I'm very happy about that. When I see pictures and I see, like, in their, like, big areas, they have anime stuff out in, like, advertising and stuff, and I'm like, yes, it's in their culture, they're advertising it. They're rocking it. We're not over here. Oh, so sorry. Okay. I am clearly getting sleepy, so I am going to let you all go. And thank you all so much for joining for this live. And every Sunday at 9 p.m. we have a live, and every 5 days we have a new roleplay, with a new roleplay out right now that came out this morning. So please show your love and support and check it out. Thumbs up, comment, and it will push that video even further. We are well over 2,000 family members in our little channel family, and I could not be happier about it. It is wonderful, and it is very possible that we will be able to expand this channel even further. The next steps I'm thinking about are membership stuff, bunch of different tier levels and whatnot, and a way to have the first tier at a very what was I saying? First tier, oh yes, the first tier. And I'm going to make it so that I don't have any ads on them. And I'm going to be posting old videos as well as new videos, depending on the tiers and all that stuff. So yeah, so thanks to all of you, I am able to think about expanding everything, making our family even bigger. So I thank you all so much, and I hope to all see you here again next time, and have a safe and relaxing time. Stay safe, and please remember to relax. Take breaths, take breathers, and we are only one person. Thank you so much, Dan. I love seeing that too. Because I think it was you that said you kept checking the numbers. So every time I look at the numbers, I'm like, oh, he'll see it and go, yeah. Trying to make it to the next. Yeah, it's awesome. It always seems to we end up geeking out and just relaxing by the end of the live. So I would love it if you could make it to the next one. Thank you so much for coming this time, and thank you all so much. I appreciate you all so much. You're all lovely. And together we will spread relaxation to the world. All right. Take care, everyone.